before we jump into today's video, today is Cyber Monday, so we are offering 20% off the entire Workford apparel website. But on top of that, we're also going to be giving away 5 hitch covers to random orders placed today and today only. So get your orders in. We're just going to pick 5 at random. You guys are going to be getting a free hitch cover, one of those 5 orders, and you get to enjoy 20% off site-wide. What's not to love about that? Workfordapparel.com. Let's roll this video. What's up and good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. You might notice a truck behind me here out at the ranch. You guys recognize this. This is at C Bailey 619's work truck. Today we've got a huge announcement on the channel, something pretty cool that's been in the works for a long time with Chris, and we'll let him tell you about it right now in a second when he comes outside. He's not going to want to because he hates being on camera, but let's see how this goes. Chris, where are we going today, buddy?
We're going to Arizona.
What are we doing over there?
We're gonna check out something big, something major, something life-changing.
I mean, they probably saw from the thumbnail.
What was the thumbnail?
We don't know yet. We haven't taken it yet.
One of these or one of these?
Maybe,
or...
probably both. All right,
We'll tell them later.
Okay. Is it later?
Let's drive about 500 feet that way and then we'll tell them.
Oh, okay. Am I driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
You put gas in this thing, right?
I got you, buddy. I filled her up.
Mic check.
We drove a little further than 500 feet, Chris. Go ahead and tell everybody what we're doing today.
Well, the past 3 months, oh, dude, I thought that guy was gonna crash right now. He was like,
it's kind of windy out here.
Yeah. I bought myself an investment property, and we're gonna go check it out and do a final walkthrough and point out all the F-ups, I guess you would say, right?
A lot of people ask why Chris was selling his truck. That's kind of one of the reasons. And I mean, number one, he didn't use the freaking truck ever. And then number two, like, he's been planning this investment property move for a hot minute. He purchased a brand new ground up track built home in Arizona.
Yuma, Arizona. Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Up and coming.
Up and coming.
Up and coming.
They got 3 casinos.
Chris's favorite. So basically,
they got a broken yoke.
Hey, if you got a broken yoke, you're a good town in my book.
Okay.
Chris, 5-0, hide the camera. Howdy. Anyways, so throughout this process, Chris's family, well, one side of his family, lives actually in Yuma as well. And they've been kind of keeping tabs on the house getting built, so much so that they've been kicked off the job site.
Yeah, the builders don't really like us.
So if you guys know, I mean, it's hard to find good anything these days, and especially in like subdivisions of homes getting built. There's been horror stories all over YouTube, especially recently. Not a lot of builders are known when they're doing major tract builds of really being the best quality. And unfortunately, it seems like we might be dealing with that in this situation. I haven't seen it in person. Chris was up there a week ago?
Like 2 days ago.
Was it already 2 days ago?
Yeah.
All right, Chris was up there a couple days ago, and it seems like there's some stuff that's gonna have to get pointed out, hopefully addressed. There were some major issues a couple weeks ago with like planning that apparently the superintendent told Chris, like, or somebody told somebody that the superintendent said he's not gonna do anything about it. And that don't fly with us, right, Chris?
Yeah, that don't fly. We're ready to fight.
Yeah. So we were supposed to be meeting the superintendent today for a final walkthrough / you know, we've heard he was hard-headed, and what are we, Chris?
We're pretty bad.
And so we were kind of excited for a little showdown with the superintendent because none of us have met him in person yet. Well, he just literally, what, a couple minutes ago, bailed out.
Canceled.
He canceled. So we have I don't even know, some lady that's going to be standing in for him.
Yeah, she's pretty high up in the company, so I know who she is, so
okay.
We'll see.
Our big thing is, you know, sometimes things get overlooked, sometimes things go wrong. It's how you handle it and how you fix it. That's what's important.
Yeah, if they fix it, I'm fine. Perfectly fine. Rent it out, call it a day.
And if not, we don't really know that part yet.
We don't
No.
We might have to fix it.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, to Yuma we go.
To Yuma we go. Dog, I think I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you got a poop, dog?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to pull over?
Like now. Like, ooh, casino.
Chris, we can't just stop at every casino.
Why not?
You went to the bathroom before we left. You're full of it.
I got a pocket full of money.
Okay.
We can either double it.
But there's a better casino in Arizona.
Well, it's about the same.
Okay. I don't win at this one. Let's go try Arizona. Can you hold it that long?
I think I can.
All right. I'm getting blown all over the road, dude.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Bronco not good in the high winds, but having no front sway bar and only weighing like 3,000 pounds or whatever the heck this thing weighs. Alrighty, y'all, we have officially made it to Yuma, Arizona. Beautiful Yuma, Arizona. Oh, they got a big old gym right there?
It's luxury.
We
got a Walmart.
A Walmart. Del Taco. I'm seeing a Wendy's right here.
I'm seeing a Wendy's.
And what?
You can get your nails did right behind me.
Chris, tell them what's going across the street, buddy.
Circle K.
We're getting a Circle K?
We're getting a Circle K.
Dang. You sure you don't want to just live here?
I was thinking about it, you know. I think we're contractors. I mean, we play the part.
We play them on TV.
Yeah.
If anybody out there is looking, you live in the Yuma, Arizona area, and you need some quality contractors, you let us know. Because it sounds like there's not any.
You're wrong.
We have not heard good things about the contractors in Yuma. Oh, look at that 6 Samurai right there.
Dog, do you think any of your concrete finishers will drive out to Yuma, Arizona?
Probably not, but you know what? We'll train some new ones. All right, where am I going, man?
We're going straight.
Okay. They got a Panda Express. What more do you need out here?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, is this your neighborhood?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
No,
kind of looks like the picture I've seen of your house, though.
We're getting close, man.
So we're gonna try to not make this awkward with the camera. Chris doesn't want to get mic'd up.
I'm not getting.
He's not getting mic'd up.
We don't want to piss this lady off.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, now we're in your community?
Not yet. Couple more miles.
Really? Oh. Do I need to put this in like off-road mode or something?
No, I mean,
it's paved?
We're close to the desert, man. So if you guys rent my house, you know, you just go across the street. You can up in the hillsides.
Because that house looks big.
Well,
somebody built a 2-story?
You know,
you don't see a lot of 2-stories out in Yuma.
Well, I mean,
that guy's got a shed.
They're the ballers in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay, nice.
There's Paul's house.
Oh, hi, Paul.
And Becky, she works at the nail salon.
Oh, good. Are you sure you took us the right way?
Yes.
Oh.
I think we still go straight.
I
don't. No, turn.
Okay. Dog. There's desert that way. Like, there's only so many spots of houses. What the heck does the GPS say? Did you cancel it?
Cancel it.
Why?
I've only been here like 3 times, man. Give me a break.
Oh, there's a sandstorm in your street.
Ta-da!
Is it this one?
It's this one.
Dang, son, come with some. Dang, your neighbor put some hay bales up?
Yeah, dog.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we have arrived to Chris's new investment. How's it feel, buddy? How's it feel?
It smells like Yuma.
Oh, beautiful, man. I like the landscaping.
Hi, neighbor.
So this is a brand new build. Obviously, this whole subdivision is brand new. I mean, again, Yuma's just kind of blowing up and expanding like crazy. Me and Chris came out here probably a couple months ago. We were actually both looking to do something like this. And then the interest rates shot way higher than I was willing to play. But Chris is ready, man. Chris ain't scared.
I ain't scared, man, you know.
Alrighty, so there's already a few things. We're just gonna start now before the higher up lady gets here, because then I feel like we're gonna have to kind of mind our P's and Q's a little bit. She's not the one that we wanted to yell at. But Chris, give us they really screwed you on that fence now that I'm seeing this.
Yeah, well, so what happened was I wanted a chunk of land where I could put an RV parking on the side.
Right.
RV parking. Well, I told them, I asked them, from property line to house, what's the spacing on this side? They said 5 feet. Well, it's 9 feet, so I lost 9 feet right here. So imagine this, I lost 4 feet on this side, so imagine this being pushed 4 feet this way. Would have gave me a lot more room on that side for an RV.
Which is what they were supposed to do.
They're supposed to do, but they didn't. They were also supposed to give me a double gate on this side, single gate on that side. They didn't. And they didn't want to change it. They said, oh well.
So that one was actually caught. We got Chris's mom showing up right there behind us. Because again, she's been showing up and checking on the progress of this house. And they caught that while they were just had the footings poured, which is an ideal time to change that. And you could fix that pretty easily at that point. And the superintendent's like, yeah, we're not gonna do anything about it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I still do have enough room to put an RV. It's just gonna be a little tight. Become really good friends with my neighbors, so I can kind of, you know.
Yeah, well that wall was supposed to be out here, right?
That wall was supposed to be out.
Yeah, which would have made a lot more sense, but the wall at the corner of the front of the house instead of way back there. Look at this hat. Everybody say hi to Chris's mom.
Hi.
Wearing an awesome hat. Great hat. Where'd you get that?
Word for it, apparel.com.
We got it. We're close enough. Close enough. Oh, look at this. We just got Chris's whole family decked out. Alan, how are you, buddy? Good to see you.
Good, how are you?
Look at that shirt. Look at that shirt. Look at that hat. Dang. You guys got to buy a lot more of those so I can buy one of these. What the hell we got there, Alan?
Wiggins.
What is that?
She was gonna haul a lamp with her.
Oh, okay.
So if she has to check electric, I'm not gonna haul a lamp.
So I'm gonna kind of hover in the background because again, we don't really want to piss this lady off. That's not the lady we're mad at, but there's a lot of things here. Look at this stucco work right there. I mean, just the finish, the concrete. Not the best concrete work I've ever seen in my life. And I think it only gets worse from here. Again, we're trying not to make this super, super awkward with the filming thing, but let's see what happens.
Primer and paint right there.
Looks like they did this too.
No, what do you think, man? What do you think about the finishes?
Beautiful. You picked them out?
Yeah, man.
Great choices, man. Great choices.
Whatever you do, don't put your hand on the back porch column.
Why?
I already got a splinter.
Oh.
Power's on.
What's that thing from 1992?
Okay, this is probably,
Crazy.
yeah.
Is that Grandpa's?
No,
She's Alan.
I'm old.
Okay.
You never heard of a Wiggins?
No.
Now they just got this little yellow plug they just push.
Yeah, I know that. Is that the same name though? Is it called the same thing?
No, this,
Oh, okay.
this is actually just, it's a small meter.
Gotcha.
All the measures is 120, 240, you know.
Gotcha. Just there or not.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's do a little exploring. We got a little laundry room going on here. This is my first time seeing Chris's house. Oh, nice light. All right. Nothing too bad in here. What we got here? Interesting, interesting. Oh, that's probably the drain for the AC, I'm assuming. Comes down there. Checks out. All right, we're in one of the bedrooms. It's looking pretty spec built so far. Nothing too crazy.
First thoughts.
First thoughts? I like the tall windows.
You know.
The windows are a good touch here.
One of the upgrades I did was obviously, apparently in Yuma, you still get popcorn ceilings. So for a couple more bucks, we end up texturing ceilings. All these colors are standard options you can get. This is not an upgrade. This is just what comes with it, so it's cool.
Okay, okay.
Did you check the windows in the front room? Okay. So.
Alright, y'all, let's check out Chris's backyard. This wall is supposed to be much closer to the front of the house, which would give you, I mean, there still is room to park an RV, not a, you get maybe like a 35-footer back here. And then there's supposed to be double gates here, which didn't end up happening, but decent sized little yard back here. Decent sized little yard. It's crazy how like, this is actually the desert. I mean, look at this. This is like the dunes that everybody goes to in a yard. So one of the things I've been working with Chris on is kind of figuring out a landscape plan for this place. Because he's gonna be renting it out and he wants everybody to, you know, that rents it to have a cool house, not just like the bare minimum, I guess. So we've been drawing up some cool little ideas. And then, yeah, I guess this side yard, I guess the fence right there is not the end of the world. Probably would have pushed it further out that way, or the wall, I should say. But interesting way they do walls out here in the Yuma. Apparently, we don't mortar our joints, only the top row. For some reason we do. Interesting. And then we inset them into the 8s. Not exactly sure why we didn't make that the same height as that. That's, huh. So up on the roof, don't know if you guys can see. I'm just gonna walk in this guy's yard for a second. So for some reason, it's still a thing to put the ACs up on the roof. I know in a lot of older houses they did that in like Arizona and some of like the kind of ghetto areas do that. I don't know why that is still a thing. Maybe you guys out there, your HVAC technicians that are watching this, can tell me why they put ACs on the roof. It looks horrendous. There's no issue with putting it down on the ground right here like they do everywhere else in the world. But apparently when you do that, you don't put tile around it, you put shingles around it. But stuff like this really pisses me off. This is very easy to clean when you're doing your block work. You come in with a sponge. Now it's gonna be really hard to get off. Obviously it's not the same color mortar as the house, so you're probably never gonna get that off. Now, coming down this side of the house, the stucco work actually looks pretty decent. Around the windows, you can see up in the corners and up in the eaves, they had a little trouble kind of troweling it or sponging it. But around the windows doesn't look too bad. They got a little wild with their tape, but that's to be expected. Again, this is a track built home, so you're not gonna get perfection. That can all be cleaned up, that's no big deal. The front though, things get kind of bad out in the front of the house, which to me is like, if you guys are gonna put the effort in, do it in the front of the house, which everybody sees, less on the side of the house. But if we're looking at, again, these corners are built up, not really great. Around the garage just looks horrible. I mean, there's just stucco on everything. Look at that vent up there. Look how thick they got it on the edges. They had to like try to taper it back in. There's stucco all over the vent. Doesn't look good in the front. Doesn't look good at all. And this isn't just me being like nitpicky. This is, it shouldn't be like this. I mean, up in the garage, you know, you're gonna get some critters crawling up in your garage. If you've got this giant hole right here that, I mean, they had enough mud to fill it. They just let that dry on the ground instead of packing it in there. But whoever hit this edge right here did not do a good job. Now I'm just walking down the street a little bit because I believe these are all the same builder. I mean, that's how it works in California. I'm assuming it's very similar out here. And just comparing driveways, because the concrete work, I might not know a lot in this life, but I know good concrete work and I know poor concrete work. The concrete work on Chris's house it's not great. So this driveway actually looks pretty good. But for some reason, Chris has just got, I don't know. Like from a distance, it looks fine. But if you start to get up close, it looks like the concrete started going off on them. They were trying to trowel it after it was hard. There's a bunch of holes in it, like stuff drug across it when they were trying to broom it. They broomed it very weird. You can tell they were spraying some water on it while they were brooming it. So it must have gone off. And now, I've never done concrete in Arizona, or especially Yuma, where it can get into the hundreds and 110, 115, 120. But I don't believe this was poured in that weather. It was like a month ago, so I don't think it was quite that hot. But it's pretty rough. The concrete work does not look great. The edges are all chewed up because they ran their bobcats over it. This is why you'll see us always leave boards in if we're still doing landscaping or whatever around driveways or around planters or walkways.
No, come on inside, man.
You got the air conditioning on? Are you gonna include a washer dryer?
I am.
It's good, man. Alan, what is this, man? 4-bedroom?
4-bedroom.
Okay. 4-bed, what? 2-bath? 3-bath?
2-bath.
2-bath, all right. So we got the master here. Oh, can we say that, Alan, or is that offensive? A primary.
Not to me.
This is the primary.
I say master bath. Everybody calls it master bedroom.
Damn right we do, Alan. Especially in Arizona. Look at that. We even got a little closet rod. They kind of finished out the closet. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. It's actually kind of a big space. A lot of space right here. Good for like a clothes hamper, you know? Interesting drywall work. Whoever was texturing, you can see it went a little heavy in a lot of these spots. Hopefully you guys can see that. Big flat spots. Interesting. Oh, we got a nice linen closet. Okay. Our bathroom's pretty big too. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a little finger hole. Okay.
So believe it or not, exhaust fans actually let heat in. So we do them as little as possible.
Which one's your room, Doc? Your first house you bought, and then your master bedroom was about that size?
Yeah, my current one's like 800 square feet for a bedroom.
You got stainless
See, look at this bad boy. Alrighty, so looking at this front stoop, which again is the first thing you're gonna see when you come up to the house. They poured this at the same time they poured the slab, and it is just horrendous. This is bad, guys. This is not exaggerating. This should never have been done this poorly. I mean, look at this. That shouldn't be like that if it was done at the same time. Chris had told me he thinks they did it at the same time, but that looks like it was done after. Which, like, I guess they just lost this piece, which this piece is in the shade. There's no reason this should have been the one that was lost.
So this is unacceptable.
Yeah.
I would say this and underneath the door.
What I will tell you that I'm gonna recommend, they can pour this piece out. The problem is we're tied into the pillar here, and they can cut around it. I think your better option is to get them to tile this front entry. There's not a problem with the concrete, it's a problem with the finish. I mean, the concrete is the concrete, and it's not to tile it.
I mean, they already had some weird form in there for some reason, but the only problem with tiles is you now have a lip, so you either saw cut it there and dropped everything to tile it, but you're gonna always have a lip right there, which is gonna suck. You're gonna be a 3/4 inch lip by the time they're done.
But if we tile it out to just this whole front porch area, and we stop it at the driveway.
I don't know why I noticed they do it to this house and that house.
Because they pour at the same time they pour.
No, it looks
And
like it
then
was
I've been
different.
looking at the other houses.
It looked like it was
they did
different.
A good job.
Unless they stripped this form and then somehow got new mud up on the old, but it looks like it was done this separate time.
They poured the front porch at a different time than the slab.
I mean, you're gonna have to do something because you're gonna have to go here too.
I can have him come look at it on Monday. Like I said, I'm not the one that can tell you exactly what can be done, but I can have him come take a look at it on Monday.
Okay. Yeah.
And then give you some options and some suggestions.
That's interesting. Interesting. I'll use some spray foam.
It's not wide enough that they can put a patch or fill that at this point, but if it gets wide enough to put, say, a nickel or a car key in there, then they can come and patch it. And
Alrighty, y'all, let's check out this back porch. Look at this big, what is that, a 4x10, 4x12? She got quite the bow in her, but this isn't like the highest of end, right? This is a starter home, so you have to have some realistic expectations when it comes to that. And again, Chris does. We're not detracting from that, but there's just certain things that are just no-goes. I mean, the back concrete's not horrible, except they clearly had some type of blowout right here. Look, it almost looks like something shot this way. Yeah, that's definitely mud that shot this way. Somebody dropped something over here. It's probably when they were doing the stucco, which they really didn't finish, going up underneath this door here. At least get some color on there. I don't understand why you stop right there. Stucco work on the corner is pretty rough. Look at that going up. What do you got there? You got a weird strap still attached to the house there. All right, that's how you tie your house down if it gets windy. Interesting, interesting.
I learned I already got my splinter.
Uh-oh. Don't worry, they left some nails hanging out for you too.
Yeah, you come up and grab that thing. Ah, Jesus.
It's pretty bad. That's about as rough of lumber as you can find.
I take a sander and do a rough sand over it and then paint a nice coat of paint on it.
Yeah, that's
It'll probably cover that up, but that's just, sprayed on paint.
worse than a lot of the pressure treated we see out in our area.
It was really rough sawing like this.
Yeah. You gotta back up. It's in the tile.
Yeah, it's cut in the tile.
First slab is really bad. They put back here.
Yes, am I supposed to scrape all that off?
Came back here.
It's not gonna come off clean.
Huh?
The front
It's not gonna
door.
come off good.
But
It's gonna look
even
like
the
over there.
patio-
My whole issue is I understand they're a lower budget build, but why are you gonna cover or do a lower budget on materials, not quality of work?
so,
That's my whole issue on this.
yeah, I don't disagree. It's the speed that they're working at. that-
I'm in the same world. I'm in the same
I got you.
construction. He's in construction.
I
deal
don't
with.
disagree with you. I understand, but to keep the cost where they are,
Mhm.
they are a production build, and so there are going to be things that cosmetically are not the most perfect,
Mhm.
and that's
You can paint that.
I know timing.
right.
You have to give pride to your work that
Yeah.
you're doing, and what bothered me through this whole procedure is that when I caught things in time, and I'm being told that the foreman that's working with this job, you can't approach him with work, because then he's going to
What they
tell
told
me
me
to
is,
keep
yeah,
up.
oh yeah, he's hard hit. He's hard to deal with. I'm like, well, I
He
want to meet
doesn't-
him.
We're the customers. I mean,
His
that's
statement
what
was he
irritates
didn't
me.
want to have to babysit his workers.
Yeah, that's a foreman's
think a
job.
foreman's job is to
I
babysit
would
your
like that
workers.
to be. There are other builders that are going to build the same square footage. They're going to build a similar product. They're going to take more time. Construction times are longer, but the price is going to reflect that too.
Yeah.
But we learned from this. This is a learning process. Our house, we didn't deal with what we're dealing here with this one, just by watching it.
You bought at a different level of house too.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we
so
did.
that's what I was
Oh,
saying.
It's true. I mean, you see all the trash that was left. I know this because one of the guys, when I came one day, he says, well, if you buy us sodas, then we'll make sure the job gets done right. And I'm like, okay, I'll go buy. So I bought him sodas, I bought him food.
Don't do that.
I come back, wow, I'm trying to be a nice person because that's me, that's who I am. And then I come over here, I see all the trash laying everywhere. And I'm going, now I feel bad for, the neighbors around here. But, it's not
Basically,
you,
the
I've
reactions
dealt
that
with
I'm
you
getting,
before.
the reactions I'm getting is too bad. Like, I have this issue too bad. This is what the
I
builder
will
is
tell
gonna.
you, I will do everything I can to everything you're talking to me about, and you guys know me. I will do everything I can to get them corrected, but
Which if he fixed, obviously I can understand that there's certain things that he will not fix.
This is a weird area, man, to landscape or do something with.
This?
Yeah.
I'm planning on just doing rock.
Rock. Chris is gonna give us his backyard idea. I'll see what we got, buddy. Also, take a look at these blocks. Apparently these link together. They got a little tongue and groove system. And then I highly doubt they grouted them. They probably just grouted that top one, or they... Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Nope.
if you push on it, the entire wall moves. But hey, I guess that's the style out here. All right, Chris, give us your backyard plan, buddy.
So,
I'm not moving in here.
too loud?
Too loud.
So I'm thinking double gate right here, keeping this gate right here.
Okay.
Because obviously RV parking is my whole thing. I wanted RV parking in my rental property.
Right.
That is a total of about 42 feet from that point to obviously closer point to closer point. It's 42 feet. Ryan, can you get off your phone?
Sorry, sir. I was, busy getting ready for the next rental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Double gate, keeping that whole area open for grass or for RVs. So probably just do some rock right there, right? This whole area right here, I'm thinking concrete.
Okay.
Concrete area. We're gonna do a planter box going all the way back there, doing some rock, doing some palm trees. Maybe a planter box right here. Nice little palm tree. You know, I like palm trees.
I do too.
Maybe do one more right here. Another little planter box. I'm thinking a nice gazebo pergola right here.
Okay. Fire pit? No fire pit.
No fire pit. So obviously concrete in this whole area. If you come over here, I'm thinking planter box from obviously that point all the way to that point, to edge of the house.
Okay.
All turf.
All turf?
All turf.
Okay.
All right here.
Not bad. It's nice and shady.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that all turf. This is 16 feet. Do a 4-foot planter box and give you
12 feet of turf.
12 feet of turf.
I think your neighbor over there, he's got a cool garage, man. Look, he's got his Can-Am sitting right there in the garage. So if you guys are watching this and you're interested in the area, maybe you're in the military, you're getting stationed out here, this is gonna be available for rent, and you can have your side-by-side here and you literally drive from here straight out in the desert and go have fun.
Yeah. And base, military bases, I would say about 7 miles from here. Yeah, man. It's my house. Well,
Maybe.
maybe. Now we'll get everything all fixed and ready to go. I'm gonna do a couple upgrades inside the house too.
So that's the one thing, if you walked through, this is as low kind of builder grade as you can get. And it's honestly, if you guys are ordering a house or having a house built in a tract or subdivision, do it. It's so much cheaper for you to come in later and change out the countertops and change out some of the flooring. It's kind of like buying a truck, right? If we know we're gonna lift our trucks later, we don't buy the trucks with the 22-inch upgraded wheels. Why spend the extra $3 grand on those when you're gonna just throw them away at some point?
So there's obviously a lot of upgrades you can do to these houses. I chose not to do the upgrades for one, because a lot of people will do the upgrades and they'll finance those upgrades for the 30 years.
Right.
So I can do the upgrades a lot cheaper myself.
And you see the quality, we'll do it better as well.
Exactly, and we'll do it better.
So build them about as cheap as you can build them. Put the linoleum floor in if that's an option. Just do all that from the beginning. Get into the house, and then you can find your own contractors or us. We'll come in and we can upgrade your stuff.
Ryan likes to drive to Arizona.
It's not a bad drive. I don't mind it.
Want to buy one?
Yeah, Biden would kick those interest rates down. I was ready. Me and Chris were about to go 1 for 1 and pull a trigger on these things, and then interest rates went over 7%, and I was like, I'm gonna wait.
You can always refinance.
You can always refinance. Might not be the best financial decision, but I've already got one rental property. So for now, we could have been neighbors. Could have had this one.
Planning on buying another one next year, dog. So
Okay.
you have some time.
You got me some time?
Yeah, save some coin.
Different builder?
Yeah. Well, we might be building our own.
It was less splashing if I put it on the wall. I just wanted to mark your house, man. My bad, dog. I got you, buddy. I got you. There you go.
Well, for all you guys, all your Dmaxryno fans out there, if you decide to rent my house, you can go sniff that corner.
This one's a little tight.
Well, the other side's a little more open. And it is sand, so.
Go, man. Go.
So follow that road right there.
All right. Now, you see, guys, if you rent this house from Chris, you can have the same off-roading experience any day you want. Right? That way?
Yeah, any one of these heading that direction, so.
All right.
Got long travel.
Hold the camera, man.
Okay.
Pine Valley, don't know it. Choo!
So down where it's starting to live,
Yeah.
where there's a hill,
Yep.
I think that's where you start veering to your right. You can probably veer to the right on any of these trails.
Gotcha.
You're essentially going to go by that house over there.
Okay. Hold on, Alan.
It's kind of
Whoa, dude! Blitzing the whoops.
It's kind of smooth back here.
It's not bad. Oh, they're getting bigger.
We got some big ones.
I don't have bump stops. I don't have bump stops.
My Jeep would beat the shit out of me coming up here.
This ain't bad. This ain't bad.
No, you want to move out here?
Yeah, Chris, you gonna rent me your house, buddy?
Yeah, sure. Why
All
not?
right. I enjoy some off-roading. You know, we don't want to break now, then we got a long drive back to... Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on camera, Chris's sister... So, here we go. We're getting some ideas for Chris's house from Chris's mom's house. So this was actually built by the same builder. Apparently, again, you know, there's grades to building, which we know Chris's is like, it's entry level, and I guess this is like the next grade up of home, or probably a couple steps up. This one's actually a pretty big house, and they got a nice, beautiful backyard that they have since they bought the place. And then we got you. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Alrighty, guys. Well, I know it was kind of a little bit of a cut up video, kind of weird, some quiet spots. Are you satisfied with your house? I mean, aside from the things we addressed.
I'm satisfied. Satisfied?
It's not easy being on camera, huh?
It's not. No.
Alrighty, y'all.
It's been a long 3 months.
Well, it sounds like some of the things are gonna get fixed, some of the things maybe not so much. It's one of those things, you know, with tract homes and builders, and it sounds like this builder is, you know, the lady that was there with us, very nice lady. She was not the one that we really wanted to, I don't know if attack's the right word. I feel like that's not the right word. We wanted to bring up with the issues with the guy that actually, you know, had his hand in supervising the build. She was very nice about everything and realistic about what the actual builder's willing to fix and what they're not. You know, the good news is anything they don't, we can't.
It's true. Hopefully one of you guys just look past the issues and rent the damn house.
I mean, if anybody watching this is, again, moving to Yuma or gonna be in the Yuma area, it is a brand new house. You will be the first people in it.
The thing is we're both contractors, so we see things that maybe normal people don't see.
Yeah, I'm sure they're used to walkthroughs of like a family buying their first house ever being just so like blinded by the fact that they're buying their first house ever that they're not nitpicking.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't even like some of the interior stuff, obviously like the touch-up paint and all that stuff, like that's just a normal thing that people go through and have fixed. The concrete work was horrendous, some of the stucco work was horrendous. Stuff like that, you can't really, like it shouldn't be overlooked at all. That's not a simple little touch-up. Well, some of it was, and they said they wouldn't touch up some of the stucco, which is weird. But good news is, Chris will be a homeowner, buddy. How's it feel?
It sucks.
The bills already start coming?
Costs a lot of money. You know, you set aside a certain price or a certain amount of money that you're willing to spend, and that just doubles.
Now we're gonna go explore Yuma. We're gonna take Chris to the casino so he feels better.
Casino?
So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now. That you
You can't talk like
I
me,
can't
man.
talk either, man.
It's a Yuma thing.
It's a Yuma thing. We're on Yuma time. Also, if any of you guys are local to us and you're buying a brand new house and you want us to go inspect it for you,
Yeah. Where are you guys?
yeah, let us know. We'll bring Alan with his 1972 outlet tester as well.
Did he really? You had one?
You didn't see him going around testing it?
No.
Oh, you guys are the best. I don't know if the Black Friday workforce sale is still going on by the time this video goes live, but if it is, go check it out. Workforapparel.com.
You have Black Friday sale?
Yeah, we're on a Black Friday sale.
What about Cyber Monday?
Sure, we'll probably do that too. Up to 70% off, Chris. Up to 70%
70?
off. Spend $75 or more, you get a free hat.
I don't even get 70% off.
We should end this video. They're probably sick of this whole video, us rambling.
No, I think they like it.
You want to take this to the casino with us?
I think we should. They want to see
I don't want to carry this
What?
around the rest of the day.
Yuma has an offer.
Oh yeah, is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
You're trying to be the tourism board of Yuma to get somebody to come rent your house?
Kind of.
I actually like Yuma. Like we've been here frequently, quite a few times.
The houses behind these
Yeah.
are like $800,000 houses.
Okay.
They're good. They're big.
Hey, yours is good too, Chris. Come on, we're trying
Mine's
to sell.
good too, but
Yeah.
like these are big, man. They're like what is it, like 3,500 square feet? Yeah.
That's a nice carport right there. That's a tall one. Like, these are nice houses. These are nice. So you can either rent one of these for oodles of millions of dollars, or Chris will work you a deal on his.
I'll work you a deal.
He's putting in a washer dryer.
And a refrigerator.
And a refrigerator?
And a refrigerator.
Okay.
And a microwave.
That would be nice.
And bigger mirrors in the bathroom.
Those were. I didn't want to say nothing about the little medicine cabinet in the center.
You know, they framed out the medicine cabinets on the sides too, but they decided to like just put them right there. You know how much that option is?
To put them on the side?
No, to the upgrade to put bigger mirrors.
How much?
$650. You know how much I got the mirrors for?
How much?
$115.
Oh, there you go. That's why. Do some of the upgrades later if you can, and that's kind of Chris's plan. So Chris, just say bye. We gotta end this video.
No, we got a Jack in a Box. we got a Chevron over here. We got a Circle K. We got 2 Circle Ks over here. One right here, one across. We got a Urgent Care across the street.
What's
If
this
you wanna
building?
rent-
This is a
if you
nice
want-
building.
This is a church.
Okay.
If you're feeling holy, you know, go over here. I don't know what kind of church it is, but you know, it's a church.
All right. Oh, you didn't even talk about like the river.
We got the river. We got the river and the desert. The river is about 20 minutes that way. The desert's about 20 minutes that way. Mexico's about 15 minutes that way, 20 minutes that way. Better than Palm Springs, I think. And you like to go to Palm Springs.
I like Palm Springs better, but look at that nice work for it decal though. Let's stop plugging Yuma. Let's start plugging work for it decals and work for it hats.
Well, I mean, if you look further down, they have a work for it hitch cover.
Hitch
too.
cover? Oh, I can't see it.
And if you go to the Circle K out here, they got $50 scratchers.
They do have $50 scratchers. California only goes up to 30.
You think what I'm thinking?
You want to buy a whole book of $50 scratchers?
I came to play.
What's 50 times 30?
800.
No,
50 times 30?
1,500.
50
times 30.
1,500.
Yeah,
What'd I say?
800. You sure you don't want to end this video?
No. Where are they going? Scratchers?
We're going to the Circle K, dog. We're following Chris's family right here. Oh, now we can see the work for it hitch cover. Looks great down there. Looks great. Oh, Alan's got his lotto tickets.
Oh,
Yep.
Donald Trump's brother.
Chris's stepdad does a little Donald Trump resemblance.
You know, someone in Las Vegas thought he was Donald Trump and asked for a signature and a picture. And best believe he took that picture.
This is a beautiful Circle K, man. I would rent your house just for the Circle K.
Well, come on down, man.
Oh wait,
My mom's driving? Yikes.